Want to speak English more fluently without the fear of making mistakes? What if I told you the secret isn't just practicing more, but practicing smarter? And what if the perfect, patient, 24/7 practice partner was already in your pocket? That's right, I'm talking about AI. Stick around, and I'll show you exactly how artificial intelligence can transform your English speaking skills faster than you ever thought possible. First, let's be clear about what we mean by AI. It's not just about robots or futuristic sci-fi stuff. In language learning, AI tools are like super smart assistants. They can listen to you, talk back, and give you feedback instantly. Think of them as your personal English coach, ready whenever you are. So, how can we actually use these tools to improve our speaking? Let's dive into the first big way: pronunciation practice. One of the biggest challenges for English learners is getting the sounds right. Maybe it's the teach sound or the difference between ship and sheep. This is where AI shines. There are apps that use voice recognition technology. You speak a word or sentence into your phone, and the AI analyzes your pronunciation. It can tell you which sounds you're getting right and which ones need more work. It might even show you a visual of how to move your mouth and tongue to make the correct sound. Imagine saying a word and instantly getting a score from 1 to 100 on your accuracy. That's not just cool, it's incredibly effective. You can repeat the word over and over, trying to improve your score without ever feeling embarrassed. This repetition builds muscle memory in your mouth, making correct pronunciation automatic over time. Now let's talk about the next step: building fluency and confidence. We all know that feeling, right? You know the words in your head, but when you try to speak, they just don't come out smoothly. This is often because of a lack of real-time conversation practice. Finding a native speaker to talk with can be difficult or expensive, but an AI chatbot can be a fantastic substitute. You can have a conversation with an AI about any topic you want. Let's say you're interested in cooking. You can tell the AI, "Let's talk about how to make lasagna." The AI will then start a conversation with you, asking you questions, responding to your answers, and keeping the chat going. It's like texting, but you use your voice. This is amazing for practicing how to form sentences on the fly. You're not just reciting memorized phrases. You're having a genuine, spontaneous conversation. And the best part? The AI is infinitely patient. It doesn't care if you pause for 10 seconds to think of a word. It won't judge you for making a grammar mistake. This pressure-free environment is the perfect place to build your speaking confidence. You can practice at your own pace, whenever you have a spare 5 minutes. But what about getting feedback on your grammar and vocabulary? Just speaking isn't enough if you keep making the same mistakes. This is the third way AI can supercharge your learning. Many of these AI conversation partners do more than just chat. After your conversation, they can provide a full report. For example, you might have said, "I go to the cinema yesterday." The AI can correct you and say, "A better way to say that is, I went to the cinema yesterday," because you're talking about the past. It points out the specific error and gives you the correct form. This instant, personalized feedback is priceless. It helps you spot your own common mistakes and fix them. Some tools can also suggest better vocabulary. If you keep using the word good, the AI might suggest alternatives like fantastic, excellent, or wonderful, helping you expand your vocabulary and sound more like a native speaker. It's like having a teacher who has listened to every single word you said and is now giving you a private lesson on how to improve. So, how do you actually get started? It's easier than you think. Let's walk through it step by step. First, find the right tool. There are many AI language learning apps available. Some popular ones are known for their chatbot features. Do a little research, read some reviews, and find one that fits your style and budget. Many offer free trials, so you can test them out. Step 2. Set a specific goal for your practice session. Don't just open the app and start talking randomly. Decide on a mission. For example, your goal could be, "Today, I will have a 5-minute conversation about my weekend, and I will try to use 3 new vocabulary words." This focus makes your practice much more effective. Step 3. Start the conversation. Remember to speak clearly and don't be afraid to take your time. If you're using a conversation partner, treat it like a real person. Ask questions, share your opinions. The more you engage, the more you'll learn. Step 4, and this is crucial, review the feedback. After your conversation, look at the corrections and suggestions. Don't just glance at them. Really try to understand why you made a mistake. Write down the corrections in a notebook. The goal is to learn from your errors so you don't repeat them. And finally, step 5, Be consistent. Practicing for 10 minutes every day is far more effective than practicing for 2 hours once a week. Make it a habit. Maybe you can practice while you're making coffee in the morning or during your commute. Small, consistent efforts lead to big results. Let's imagine a real-life scenario. Let's say you're preparing for a job interview in English. You're nervous about answering questions like, "Tell me about your strengths." You can use an AI to practice. You would start a conversation with the AI and say, "Let's role-play a job interview. You be the interviewer, and I'll be the candidate." The AI will then start asking you common interview questions. You can practice your answers out loud in a safe space. After you've answered a few questions, you can ask the AI for feedback. It might say, "Your answer was good, but you used the word a lot. Try to be more confident." Or it might suggest a more professional way to phrase one of your sentences. You can do this role play as many times as you want, until you feel completely confident and prepared for the real interview. This is a powerful way to use AI for a specific, real-world goal. It takes the learning out of the textbook and into your life. Another great example is using AI to prepare for a trip. Let's say you're going to London. You can practice conversations you might have there. For example, you can role-play ordering food in a restaurant, asking for directions, or checking into a hotel. You can say to your AI, "Let us pretend I'm in a coffee shop in London and I want to order a flat white." The AI will then act as the barista. This kind of practice makes you feel much more prepared and less anxious when you have to do it for real. You've already lived the situation, so it feels familiar. It helps you learn the specific vocabulary and phrases you'll actually need. So, to quickly recap what we've covered, AI is a powerful tool for English learners. It can help you perfect your pronunciation through instant feedback. It can build your fluency and confidence by providing a safe and patient conversation partner. And it can improve your grammar and vocabulary by giving you personalized corrections and suggestions. The key is to find a good tool, set clear goals, practice consistently, and carefully review your feedback. Remember, AI is not a magic solution. It won't make you fluent overnight. You still need to put in the effort. But it is an incredibly powerful assistant that can make your practice more efficient, more effective, and a lot more fun. It helps you get over the fear of speaking, which is often the biggest barrier for learners. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this has given you some new ideas for how to use technology to boost your English skills. Don't be afraid to experiment with these AI tools. Find what works for you and make it a part of your daily routine. If you found this helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more tips on learning English. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.